Alright guys, how's it going? It's still June 20th here. We're actually spreading some fertilizer. We don't normally do that at all, but we have some leftover fertilizer, mid-row blend, which is sulfur and nitrogen, and they don't keep well, and we have about 40 ton left over because we actually forgot some in a bin. So we rented this. Oh, we're gonna get some in the face here. Rented this old fertilizer spreader. Actually, we didn't rent it. We're just literally just borrowing it. And it spreads 50 feet wide. It's only 3 ton capacity. It's pretty small. So that Fendt 930, which is Brian's tractor, has no problem with this. Let's hop back in the vehicle here. And I know you guys got lots of questions. Like, Mike, why wouldn't you put that 40 ton down in with the in the ground where it should be with your drills? Oh, it's windy. It's a very good question, and we always do, but we literally forgot some in a bin, and we're done seeding. Well, Mike, why don't you just put it in your air drill and band it into the ground into standing crop? Well, the banders are on a bit of an angle. It's not just straight, they're on a bit of an angle, so they will tear up crop. And not only will they tear up crop, but we will pack the living stink out of it with that big cart and the tractor skidding out there. You would do way more damage going in there now. So that's the reason why we got this little spreader, and we're gonna spread it out and just be done with it. If we don't spread it out and just be done with it, then we might as well just take that 40 ton and dump it on the ground and spread it across our yard for gravel, because that's about how good it will be come spring of next year. Well, Mike, it can't be that bad, buddy. Like, seriously, like, I've kept nitrogen over on my farm, and maybe so. But nitrogen and sulfur blended together, sulfur does not store very well. And we kept this stuff in the bin from December, because we hauled it in December of last year. And we took it out in like April, May. And we are chipping it out of the bin. It was not fun. It was great big chunks, and we will not do that again. So keeping it over is not an option. Yes, you will lose some. We're gonna lose some to gassing off, but we did try and plan it for a rain. There is a rain coming. I think it might even be tomorrow, which is perfect, and it will take this stuff and wash it right into the ground. It's either that, or we take it and we literally throw it in the garbage. But 40 ton, oh, I'm getting fertilizer in the face here. 40 ton is $40,000. So unless we want to just literally throw $40,000 away, I would rather put it on the soil for the crop to use. Now, this crop is getting close to 5-leaf stage, so we are reaching the maximum point of yield gain. Once it exceeds 5-leaf stage, then you're really just going for protein gain. But we're still going to get some yield gain. We're going to get protein gain, and yeah, we're literally just putting this stuff on, and the rain is going to come and wash it down. Now, we have lots of liquid fertilizer too. We used to be liquid back in the day. And we would normally just dribble that liquid on top of the crop, and you literally just do that just prior to a rain as well, and you will see a response. It's not as efficient use of fertilizer as if you put it in the ground, but that's farming. Not everything is perfect. Now you can get different type of spreaders. This is a spin spreader, which means it just has a single disc at the back. You can get dual spin spreaders. You can get actually new spin spreaders. This thing's back in like 1985. Pretty sure it's as old as I am. We're gonna party like it's 1985. We just had to turn around here. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, yes, you can get newer spreaders. You can get great big spreaders, 20-ton spreaders if you want. You can get floaters, self-propelled units. We're going about as old school as we can go, minus the tractor pulling it. But you know what? It's going to work. And we're thankful that we have what we have to use, because we don't actually own a spreader. And so the spin spreaders versus the boom spreaders. Boom spreaders, you can still run fert through them as well. but it's pretty hard to run bad fertilizer. Like if this stuff's pretty chunky, we're actually having trouble getting it out of the trucks and the bins just to get it in the spreader. These spin spreaders they'll spin out chunks the size of a baseball, where boom type spreader will not do that. You'll plug it. Kind of want to go for a ride on that thing. We're gonna go down and we'll meet him at the headland here. See if we can't ride on that puppy. As we're walking out to the field here, here's a chunk. See? Spin spreaders will just bust the stuff right out and out it goes. Where a boom spreader, I can't imagine it would go through very well. We're gonna see if we can't hop on and go for a ride. Without getting beamed in the face here. Alright, we're good to go here. We're doing it Mike style, like always. There's our little first spreader. I'll try not to get bucked off this thing. Beauty. Mike, are you worried about getting sucked in? Are you kidding me? This isn't like going out very fast. You're seeing how fast it's going. No, I'm not worried about that at all. I'm worried about dropping my phone. That's how fast that chain's moving. There's a big chain under this thing and it's dragging it out and dumping it into the first one. And it's spreading at 50 feet. The chain drags all the way in the center. Obviously it starts and cleans it off with the front first. Now this is a ground drive unit. Ground drive, which means the faster he goes with the tractor, the faster that chain is going to drag. And there's how it's driven. That wheel driving on the other wheel. And then the chain is PTO drive. And that is spreading fertilizer. We got like, I don't know, 500 or 600 acres that we're going to spread here. And you do try and time it for a rain to come down and soak it in. Now you can treat fertilizer, you can treat it, so that way it doesn't release so fast. Which is what you would do if you're going to make a practice of it. If you want to put on more pounds per acre, it's really simple. Let's see if I can get this for you guys here. You see those numbers? See how it's like at 156? You just literally just crank up this gate and it just flows more product. Like it's literally that simple. Like it's literally, there's no electronics on this thing, no monitors to wire in. You want more product, you open the gate, widen up the gap, and it will actually tell you how many pounds you're putting on based by how many inches you open up that door. Spin it out. No big deal. Donovan's recording me recording. Alright, well I'm ready to get head out, so I guess if Donovan will give us another ride back, I don't think he's going to. I'm going to have to ride this thing to the mile and go back to the mile. So I guess I'll just watch this spreader and bounce around. It's all good. Catch you guys later. Adios, amigos! Oh, you're right, I'm back. I guess I got time to burn. Maybe you guys can't see those little fert pebbles spraying out all over there. Man, this is dusty. I'm gonna try to stand up a little bit. And we're back. Beauty. I've got some serious fertilizer in places I didn't even know that I had places. All right. We were just taking a peek. Everything looks good. You can see the fertilizer on the ground. These little white pebbles. I don't really want to get this in the face, so we're going to back up a little bit here. And he's off. I think he's doing about 11 or 12 mile an hour or something like that. All right, guys. So we're spreading off the rest of our fertilizer, and you can see it. Now we just need a rain, absorb it, break it down, take it to the roots. Hoping for tomorrow or the next day is what we're hoping for. All right, adios, amigos.